All right, what's up, guys? Hey, listen, what you're about to see is a training that I did within our mentorship program. Now, if you want help in actually making 6 and 7 figures a year, you may want to lock arms with us. In this video, I'm going to show you behind the scenes of us finding an opportunity, speaking with the government, government officer, speaking contracting officer, speaking with a subcontractor. I think we even got a quote, if I remember correctly, in this video. But this is a really behind the scenes training. I think you guys are gonna get a lot of value out of this video. First of all, and long story short, if you're serious about working with us and want to make money in government contracting, consider applying for our program. There's a link around this video. We also have a free community link around this video. Whole bunch of ways to work with us. So check the links around this video, and we'll see you guys soon. Check out the video. Peace. Just and here's a funny thing. I just went back to the main page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the first page was all products?
Yes.
That was like what 2-3 minutes ago.
Right.
I'm back on page one, and now we
Change
got
again.
plastic sheets,
Mm-hmm.
outdraft, garage door removal, and
That's one thing
product.
I do like about Sam. I mean, it never stays the same. That's why you said it in your mind. It's so important to, if I wanted to reference and go back to copy that notice ID number, if I wanted to go back and the title, but it
Never
always changes. Always changes.
exactly. You'll never find it again. If you don't
Yeah.
copy that, you'll never. And here's another tip. I always tell people: if you're on your computer, if you're on a PC or Mac, hold Control or Command
Mm-hmm.
and click on it, and then you see how it opens up in another tab.
Yes.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because some people say, "Well, see, I click on it and I go back and my whole list is different." I'm like, "Well, just Command Tab and you have a different." Okay, so we got garage door removal and replacement. This is a good one. This is a good one. You probably can bid on this now. Um, so what I wanted to show you. Okay, so you said one of yours had a statement of work, right?
Right.
But it didn't have anything else.
Right. And I actually wrote down some of those things, and those ID numbers. So again, so I can kind of like go back to it just in case after we talk to see. But I did write that stuff. It kind of looked like that what you just had on the screen. Not it was something just like that. It just had the scope of work, this, and it just had that sheet right there. Nothing else,
Yeah.
no more, nothing about anything else of pricing sheet, none of that. It just had something similar to that though.
Yep. And that's this. I'm glad I picked this one up because this is the same deal. I mean, it
Yeah.
literally has a statement of work, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if I go into the instructions now, sometimes when that happens, the instructions are maybe in here.
In the
Sometimes.
description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now
Always.
I even read the description on the other one. I did not see it at all. So again, that's why, I was waiting to see when we, came to the Zoom call to see if you either knew what that was or how to proceed with something like that or to move past or move on from it, you
No.
know?
Move. No. So here's my. So I'm gonna give you the real play here. Like this one right here. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
my first thing. Now, you know about my whole call and ask them, right? You know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for sure, pick up the phone and call and ask them, like,
Yeah.
hey, how would you like your proposal submitted? And also send the email. But let's say they don't email you back and let's say they don't answer. I'm still going to proceed, but it makes, I know it's going to sound crazy, but it actually makes your life easier. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I'm going to send them something.
You're right.
I'm gonna go get them a quote. I must go, okay, they got a garage door removal and replacement. I'm gonna go put a quote together and I'm gonna send it to the government. And that's it. It's just gonna be just a quote.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I would proceed. That's 100% how. And actually, let me just for fun, let's call the CO. Let's see if they answer. Cause that's another thing I tell people. People don't be wanting to call. They like it's after 5.
Hello, you've reached Chief Warren Officer Michelle Pulaski at Sector Columbia River Supply Section 2.
That's not even. That's not even the right number.
I know.
Different name came up. Now, here's what I always tell people: the primary point in contact is who you want to reach out to. The secondary is usually the boss of the primary, so I usually go to them second,
Yeah.
like meaning the next day if I can't reach the first one. But I'm gonna call the second one right now just to see if I get a different number. John McGuan. Let's see who we get.
This is Story Petty Officer Gresham speaking.
Hello, how you doing today? This is Wes with.
What's up, Wes?
Yes, this is Wes. I came across a solicitation on SAM. So I know they had you listed as a secondary. I was looking for John McGowan, but he wasn't listed, so I gave you your number a call.
So it's pronounced Manguni.
Manguni.
Ooh.
Okay, Manguni.
So he actually works in the office right next to mine, and he's in his office right now. Let me see if he's on the phone real quick.
Okay, perfect. Manguni.
Manguni.
He's available now. If you want to give him a call.
Well, the number that I called, it goes directly to a different person's number. That's why I was like, wait, that's not even the right number. Is there a different number that you can give me?
It's 503
Uh-huh.
861 6251.
Yeah, it rings to I forgot the name. It's a female's name, and it goes straight
Michelle.
to voicemail. Michelle's. It goes straight to Michelle's line.
Well, he was on the phone. That's what happened.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
he just Michelle was the person that sat in that chair before him. So he just needs to update that.
Okay,
But he was on the phone. He's free right now.
Okay, and how you pronounce his last name again? If I get it right?
Maguni.
Manguni.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll give him a call. All right,
bye.
Right, and you see the reason I'm going to Maguni
Right.
is because if I say any questions to their guy, he would say, "Well, did you speak to Mr. Maguni?" Like,
Right,
that's
because he's a second. Yeah,
he's secondary.
yeah.
Base Astoria, Chief Warrant Officer Manguni speaking. Sir, man.
How you doing? This is Wes Fisher with Mr. Maguni. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Awesome. Hey, I just came across your solicitation for the garage door removal and replacement.
Yes.
And I didn't see like a SS 1449 or any. How did you want your proposal submitted?
This one is going to be a purchase order.
Oh, okay.
Just send your quote over to me via email.
Okay, I just send you the quote with the number and just send it over to you. Okay.
Yeah, just the numbers, like a breakdown.
Just a breakdown, so I can kind of like itemize, like what's this, what's that, and just send it over.
Like parts and labor.
Parts and labor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll put that together. We'll get it sent over to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, bye.
That was easy.
That's easy. It's that simple. You would be overthinking. I didn't know how to go. But you see what I'm saying? Now it made your life easier because all you got to send is a number and say, my company,
Right.
Your garage door and your repair, parts, labor, total cost is this. Send it.
Yeah.
Man, let's bid this, man. What you think? What we talking about? We got time. You got time?
I got time. Yeah, I got time.
I want you to put this bid in, man. Hold on. We got isn't people just be overthinking things? I'll be like, man, we got this. All right, hold on. So the next step, right? We know how to bid it. Now we need to have a garage door removal and replacement. Actually, I didn't. Here's the funny thing is I didn't even look at the scope of work. It don't matter. Right. I mean, I'm going to look at it, but that part, that's besides the point. Let me put in what I would do. So I would go to Google, my old school way. I'll put that zip code in, and I'll put garage repair. And then I'll go, no, not now. I forget I'm in my other, okay, let me go to maps. Okay, boom. So we got garage repair. And what I'll also do is, let me see if I can find, all right, let me open the scope of work now. I want to find the address. I'll pull up two pictures or two little things. The locate, okay, right here, boom. Station cap, okay, boom. Coast Guard, okay, it's the Coast Guard. I just did work for the Coast Guard. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and put up the address for the Coast Guard. The reason I do this is so I can eyeball where it's at. So it's on this little hook, right? Okay,
right.
All the way up there. So now I go back here. Is that hook right here? North Bay? No. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, it's out. Okay, it's like west of Portland. So Portland's down here. So it is this hook. I know I'm going fast. I'm just trying to. Okay, I got it.
No, you good.
All right, boom. Yeah, it is right here. So it's right. Okay, right here. So Fort Candy. Yeah. Okay.
So Wes,
Yeah.
This is my other half right here, if you can see right there.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Nice
I'm
to
doing
meet you.
nice to meet you too. Awesome. Nice to meet you. We in here making it happen.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. All right. So we got Garage R Us. We got Handyman Services. We got Box K. That's an auto repair shop. But we got some places that's, as you can see, on that little tip, right?
Right.
So the reason I always do that, let me sure. Yeah, that's right. The reason I do that is because, people be like, Wesley, how do you manage subs all across the country? It's like because I know they down the street and I call them
Right.
up and I say it and they'll be like, oh, the Coast Guard that's on down by the road? Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, we drive by there all the time. We go by there and take a look at it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they
Right.
familiar with it. I'm not calling 3 states over to get some work done. All right, let me look at the statement of work for a quick second. And I promise you this is
Okay.
my process. By the way, we get this quote. I'm gonna have you submit it in, of course. Let's see. So let's make it okay. And give us a lot of work, a lot of detail. Okay. Let's see here. Contract manager, employees, hours of operation. They didn't give us no detail. Okay,
That's
actions.
that's that's how the other one was.
They
I
didn't give
didn't
us
have nothing.
no
That's
detail.
what I'm saying. It was like that's why I said I was a question I was gonna ask. I was like, man, I wonder if I should just send this over and then just see if he can kind of pinpoint and tell me exactly what am I not seeing.
No, it's okay. It's no. Here
Okay.
we go. It's not. Ain't no big deal. Hey, it ain't no
Okay.
big deal. Right here, it says remove old door, install new door,
New door.
test the new door, dispose of the
Dispose
old
of the
door.
old door. That's
That's all
it.
we need, bro. It ain't that complicated. Now, here's my favorite thing. The handyman probably gonna say, "How big is the door?"
Right.
And my favorite. I like to tell people that I'm giving this to give you this bonus training right now is that my favorite thing that you have permission to say is, "I don't know."
Right.
Okay, you have some people that can't
You
make
got to be
calls because
honest. You
be
got to be
honest.
honest. Yeah, you don't want to just put yourself in a rabbit hole and keep on saying stuff and you don't know it. Be honest with yourself and just let the contractor know you don't know.
Exactly, because the whole idea of the call or the goal of the call is to find out what do you need from me in order to give you a
Right.
quote. Or they
Right.
gonna say, "Oh, I need to know how big the door is." Well, I'll go find out how big the door is. Now again, I might have to call the CO back because I don't see any details on the door. But let's give a sub a call.
Okay.
Hey, listen, hope you're enjoying the content. Give me like 1 minute. If you have a cage code and you're watching this content, you're like, Wesley, I want to get to the bag. I want to win a contract just like the people I'm watching. Well, then guess what? We can help you get there. Now, you got to apply. You have to apply to work with us, but we can help you get there. If you're like, Wesley, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I've had my cage code for 2 years, 3 years. I've never submitted a single proposal. I'm giving you permission to apply for the contractingblueprint.com. If you go to the link below, you can apply for a call with our team member and we'll tell you about our mentorship program. If you're serious, if you're like, Wesley, I'm serious now, it's time for me to make a decision, it's time for me to take this seriously and lock arms with a proven system. Our students have been awarded over $100 million in contracts, and we've only been coaching for about 2 years now. So if you're serious about that, go ahead and book a call and enjoy the rest of the video. I'm out. Peace. Let's give them a call. And this is for the Coast Guard. I'm just giving the handyman Station Cape Disappointment. Is that what it's called?
Yep. Station Cape Disappointment.
That's a weird name.
Hello?
Hello, hi, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Awesome. Do you guys do any garage repairs or garage door installs?
Um, Depends. Is this a job or are you selling me something?
No, I'm not selling you nothing. I want to know if you guys like remove. I'm looking for a company that can remove old garage door, install a new door, dispose of an
Oh,
old
yeah, that'd
door.
be fine. Okay, I just get a lot of.
You get a lot of spam.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I know it probably was weird because my number is comes over 216. So we're based out of Ohio. We're not out there. We're near you. So I know you're
That's
probably like,
kind of what I was wondering too. We get a lot of out of state things that they start off that way, sounding like a job, and then they're like, "Oh, let's sell you garage doors," and we're like,
no,
anyway.
no, ma'am, no,
Okay.
ma'am, no. So
Yeah, no, we can
you can
probably
do
do
it.
that. We've done it before.
Okay, so
We need to set up an estimate
yeah, that's fine.
because we have to look at kind of the job, how big it is, and where it's at. It really depends on
Yeah,
what what it looks like.
yeah. No, there's a lot of factors. When can you guys come out and take a look at it?
I could probably squeeze you in Friday. Does Friday work for you?
What day is Friday? Friday's the
Because it's
9th?
just an estimate, so it shouldn't be too long, you know.
Friday the 9th. But possibly. That possibly because 12th is when we kind of got to cut. This is for the Coast Guard, by the way. I don't know if you got any
Oh,
calls by it. I mean, I'm not with the Coast Guard, but our company partners with the Coast Guard and down at their not too far from you guys. It's I guess down near the peak, whatever you call it, like down south.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the Coast Guard are looking to get that garage door replaced and installed. So they want to like kind of get some quotes together by Monday, which is the 12th. But if you guys came out on the 9th, if you guys can send a quote that same day, that might be able to work.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably fine. I might be able to fit you in Thursday too, if that works better.
What time? I got to call and I was to get permission and find out what time would those what estimately would those be?
About 9 o'clock. He kind of tries to estimates in the morning, and then
9 a.m.
you know
Okay.
around that. If that doesn't work, let us know because he can skip out, leave a little bit for another job, and then come back, kind of thing.
Okay. Well, let me.
So we'll squeeze you in depending on what you need.
Yeah, let me call back and I'm gonna find out if we can make it happen, and if we
Okay.
can, that'll be great. That will work out. What was your name? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Athena.
Athena. Okay, awesome. And is this you and your family business? Sound like or no?
Yeah, me and my
You and
husband,
your husband?
run our own business.
Nice.
Isaiah, that's his name. And he
Awesome.
does, he's always on the job doing the work too. So it's not like we,
Yep.
he knows what he's doing. So
Nah,
that's always a risk, right?
I trust you. I try. You guys got 5-star here on Google, so I trust when I see 5 stars and all good. I'm like, all right, it's probably a good contractor to work with. So okay, all right. Well, Miss Athena, let me give you a call back. I'm gonna see if I can verify some things, and I will let you know.
Sure. What was your name?
My name is Wes. Yep.
Sounds good. I will look forward to your call.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right. Dang, what's your name of your company? I meant to say your company, and I was like, I don't know the name of your company. Yeah, it don't matter at this point. But yeah, I would have said your name. When I usually do this with people, I usually get that from you prior. But we just kind of called this up. So,
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
who you think we got to call next?
We got to call another contractor to try to get another quote.
No, not that.
Oh, you're talking about okay, so you got to call the primary guy again to try to get some details. Yes.
Not even details. Let's call him back and say, can we have a site visit?
Okay. Okay, because
So the way
I was following up on your previous module. Once you get one quote, then you get another one just to see first, and then that's when you call back and then go from there. But in
correct,
this
but we didn't
case,
get a
that's
quote.
interesting. Yeah, we didn't get a quote yet, right?
So
That's
there's nothing to
correct.
do.
Right,
So
right.
correct. If she would have been
Right.
like, hey, I can do the garage doors. Our commercial garage doors go for like $2,000. It's
Then
gonna
we
be
would have been able
$5,000
to
when
call it.
installed.
Then we would have been able to call
I'd
another
be like,
one.
bed, thanks. All right, call the next
Gotcha.
person. But we ain't
So
got
now we got to call the primary contact person first.
yes, we gotta, and I don't even know if he's gonna allow a site visit. We might be cooked.
Yeah.
We might be cooked. We'll see.
This is Sarnia, Chief Warrant Officer McGinnis. Pick him up, you sir, man.
Hey, how you doing? This is Wes calling you back again. I'm sorry, I just called you a few minutes ago.
Hey, no worries. What's up, man?
Hey, I was looking to see if there's any way we could come out and still do a site visit last minute. I know it's kind of like near the close date, or is that kind of closed? Or are you open to that?
I mean, you could schedule it with the person up there. I'm just the contracting side of the house. Hold on, let me get you his information.
Okay.
Get that info for you. So your POC, if you wanted to see a site visit, because this is the technical expert guy.
Yep.
His name is Kellogg.
Kellogg?
Yeah.
Okay.
His last name is Kellogg. DC Kellogg.
Okay.
Just don't put an S on it; it'll be Kellogg's. So his name is Kellogg. His first name is Gage.
Okay.
And his phone number is 360
Okay.
642
Uh-huh.
2382.
2382. Okay, awesome. I'll give him a call, see if we can come out maybe Thursday or Friday and take a look.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
no problem. Bye.
All right, take it. All right, bye. We cooking. We cooking with gasoline,
Yeah.
man.
Man, I'm looking at your face when he said Kellogg. You said Kellogg. So
I'm like,
weird. That
what's
was
up
a
with these
weird
people's
name right there.
bro? I ain't called Magani. I'm like, what's the place is called? This a disappointment.
Mangoonie, and then Kellogg, and then disappointment.
And this, I'm like, what is wrong with y'all up there? Like, Oregon is different, bro. They you gotta call Kellogg. Y'all making stuff up. I feel like y'all just making things up now.
Gage Kellogg.
Who name is Gage?
I don't know, man.
Magoonie.
Yeah, Magoonie.
Hello, and thank you for calling Coast Guard Station Cape Disappointment. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now. For general information or the Communications Watch Center, press 0. For the current Columbia River Bar Report, press 1. For the National Motor Lifeboat School, press 2. For the Supply and Purchasing Petty Officer, press 3. For the Housing Petty Officer, press 5. To repeat these options, press the pound key.
I'm gonna go with 0. This is the main.
Okay.
This is Station Cape Disappointment. I'm K3 Wilson.
Hey, how are you doing today? This is Wes with DCMJ Solutions. We're trying to reach the POC Cage Kellogg about the garage door.
For the garage door.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have your name and callback number, please?
Sure. It's Wesley Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
And then my number is
Cool. I'm gonna let him know. He'll contact you.
okay. All right. Awesome. Yeah, we want to just see if we can come out for a site visit in a couple of days. So hopefully, give me a call back and we can just make it happen. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye. All right. Cool. Now I was making that joint to you. I was like, you should give me your numbers. They can call you back.
Right.
That's why I was like, give me your number, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out.
I got you. Okay.
But that's it, man. I mean, that's all we can do right now. He might even call me back. We'll see. But
all right.
Just so you know the process, it's like knowing the Coast Guard is so chill. It's Coast Guard.
And you say you worked with them before, right?
I just finished a 6-figure contract here in Cleveland. Yep, just finished
cool.
Not that Coast Guard, but I have.
Right, I know what you got. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so like I'm somewhat familiar with them, and this one I actually had to go on site. The one here in Cleveland. We just did a bunch of security cameras and keypads here in Cleveland. So
okay.
Yeah, I guarantee you he'll call back. We'll get a yes or no. More than likely, I think we'll get a yes because it's Coast Guard, you know. But what I want you to do, if you can, write down her number.
Yeah, Athena. Yeah.
Athena. Yep. Write down Athena's number because I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna put it on you, man. It's your contract.
Okay.
It's Athena. So write down Athena's number. Remember, her husband name is Isaiah.
Okay.
Write down Gage's number. If he don't call me back, give him a call back tomorrow.
Okay. And this is Gage, right? Kellogg.
Yeah, this is Kellogg. Yep. And make sure that you say it like, oh, I was just talking to Mr. Mugani, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Mangoonie. Yeah. Mangoonie. And then you know what to do, man.
Yeah.
The whole deal is not like people make it very formal, and as you can see, it's a very chill, just straight communication. Hey, man, we just want to know, can we just come out? Like, I want to. Here's my wording. Can I just send my guy out on Thursday or Friday so we can come take a look at it? We want to. I see your quote is due on Monday. We want to give you a thorough quote. Can we come out Thursday, Friday, and take a look at it? They'll say, yeah, Thursday at 9, Friday at 9. Okay, cool. Call back Miss Athena. And actually, the reason I want you to have her number because we said we're going to call her back. So no matter what, call her back tomorrow to say, hey, Miss Athena, this is Daryl. Hey, let you know you spoke with Wesley from my company. We're still waiting to hear back from the Coast Guard to confirm Thursday or Friday. But as soon as I get it, I'm going to give you a call back. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's it. You get the quote. Yeah, they go out there Thursday, Friday. It's not a big job. They might give you a quote for $2 or $3 grand. And let's talk about pricing real quick before we sign off.
Okay.
I mean, you ain't gonna get rich off this, but like, maybe put like, if they gave me, again, there's no science. It's really just kind of a feeling. I
Right.
don't feel like I like this one because I don't feel like a lot of people are bidding on it because you would know if you called her and she said Coast Guard. Oh yeah, this is like the fifth call I got about the Coast Guard. Then you know
Right.
it's competitive. Now you gotta be conservative. But because she
Right.
didn't say that and she right down the street,
Might be a little win-win right there.
exactly. It's like you go
Right.
get her wife and her husband. I mean her and her husband a contract for. They may give you a quote for $5,000, cause disposal, all that stuff. And maybe I mean, I used to double and triple. Don't get me wrong. I used to double. I used to say, hey, this double that bad boy, go make $5,000.
Yeah.
But it's your first one, so put 2,500 on top of it, something like that.
Right. Right.
And that way you bid it for 7,500. You get the award. That's
Okay. Well, if you don't get it, I mean, if you don't get the call, I'll still call Gage tomorrow, and then
yes
after that, I will follow up with Athena tomorrow too, as well, for either a Thursday or a Friday site visit
at
at
9
around
a.m.
9 o'clock a.m.
Yep,
So we'll go from there. Okay.
yep. And notice as well, because you in Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm in Texas.
We talking to Oregon. What
Right.
that mean? That means it's any time. People be like, what time should I do this at? It's 3 o'clock in Oregon.
Yeah.
so
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So people be like, it's 7 o'clock at night. I guess I'm gonna call tonight. And it's like, why don't you call California? And people, when back to you said about sorting, if it is 7 o'clock at night or 8 o'clock your time,
Hmm.
go ahead and put California, Alaska, Hawaii on there and just work
Right.
those. California got 300, 400 a day, no matter what.
Right.
That's why all my anyway, I can go down a rabbit hole. Anyway,
I
I don't
got
want to
you.
hold you. Our students have now been awarded over $100 million in government contracts, and we're talking about within the past 2 years, over $100 million in awards. So I can say that the contracting blueprint is proven. If you guys are interested in actually working with us, you can apply to work with us at the link below, thecontractingblueprint.com. So right now we're opening up some spots. We're opening up some windows for you guys to apply. And if you qualify for our program, guess what? We can help you win your next contract. So do me a favor, apply below for the Contracting Blueprint, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.